waking up next to you. Okay, sorry about that. Just like that song a lot. So I haven't blogged in a little bit because I've been traveling like crazy, but I wanted to get everyone caught up on what's going on. So for those of you that may have caught bits and pieces of my Facebook posts or blogs or whatever, I am back for a week in Denver. So over the last couple weeks, it's been pretty much a whirlwind. I was in Boston, I think. Oh, was it Boston? I don't know where it was. Well, I was traveling once, and then I came back for a couple days, and then I had to go to Australia, Melbourne to be specific. I was there for a week, and had, you know, a productive time. I mean, it's all for work, so whatever. Didn't get to do a lot of sightseeing, didn't get to go to any of the bars, which really kind of disappointed me because I really wanted to see what gay bars in Australia look like, but I didn't get to go. And while that's sad, it's okay. I'll save it for when Tony and I go or whatever. But so directly after that, like as in on my flight home, we reorganized my flight a little bit so that I could land in LAX, go through customs and all that, and then I went from LA to Las Vegas to be a part of our friend Stephanie's wedding. And it was actually really good. Stephanie and Mark. It was really nice. I got to hang out with Tony, and you know, we got a nice hotel, and it was good. You know, we walked up and down the strip just a little bit just to see what's going on. We were all pretty tired though, so we called it an early night. By early I mean like midnight. Had some ice cream, and it was fun. You know, it was a good time. What else? Oh, then I was home for a night, basically, and then I had to go to Milwaukee. Now, I didn't have to go, but one of my very best friends in the whole wide world, Bill Gray, was moving. He sold his house, and he bought a new house about 1.5 miles down the road in Bayview, Wisconsin. And it's a great house. I mean, he loves it. It's big, it's nice. It's exactly what he wanted, or at least close to what he wanted. And but the problem is that his network of friends all kind of moved, just like mine did. So when, you know, a month ago or so, when he was considering buying the place, I told him, I'm like, you know, if you need help, let me know. And he called in that favor, which is perfectly fine. Whatever. So Thursday and Friday, we packed up his whole house. Thankfully, he had a lot of it already ready to go, and he doesn't have a lot of furniture, and he hired movers, so it was awesome. So we packed up the little stuff, you know, we got everything going and did some cleaning and whatever. The movers came on was it Friday? I think it was Friday or Saturday. The days all melt together, I'm sorry. We got, oh no, it was Friday. So we got everything packed up in the truck. Well, the movers did. Got it all into the house. Movers left. Things look great, whatever. He couldn't get his bed upstairs. It's a 2-story, and his bed is a queen. Or, yeah, it's a queen. And the box spring just wouldn't go upstairs. So, for a night, I got to sleep in a queen-size bed instead of a full. And he took the full upstairs so he'd have a place to sleep. And long and short, he's working on fixing that. But it was a good time. I got to see a bunch of people through, you know, various nighttime activities, mainly the bar. I also got to do some work at the bar. For those of you that don't know, I pseudo manage the computer at Fluid and the computer at Dick's. Two very different bars in their own respect, both gay bars, but very different. But they have the same technology needs in a lot of ways. So Liz, the owner of Dick's, liked what I did at Fluid, but wanted a little bit more. So I repeated the process over there. I got them videos and playlists and, you know, hooked up to all the screens, and it was really good. I mean, it works really well. And then what else? Had a really nice time with Bill and some of our friends out there. I didn't make a big announcement to the world that I was coming out because my focus really was to help Bill move. And I didn't know how much time I would have in the grand scheme of things, as far as what he would need me to help him with and what free time we'd actually have. So I didn't do a lot of socializing or trying to vet out, you know, some of the key people that I like to hang out with. Instead, I just kind of, when the night was free and we were done for the evening, we would go out for a nightcap, have a drink or two. I did have to go to Dick's to help them, so I made sure that was happening. I did a couple things that were fun, like, you know, I had some drinks and got to see a couple friends that I like, my friend Bill, Janny and Bill Gray, and a couple other people. But overall, it was really kind of a utility trip. Came back on Sunday, managed to get home by flying from Milwaukee to Minneapolis and Minneapolis to Denver. Now, this is the funny part. I was in Minneapolis on Sunday evening, and Tony had flown into Minneapolis on Saturday evening, and he's there now for a month. I don't have the exact details about what the reasoning is for it, but they needed him there for extra support, and I don't know if it was for training or whatever, but so he's actually in Minneapolis, Minnesota for a month, basically. He comes back at the end of November, which is okay. I mean, of course I miss him, you know, but the funny thing about it is, so at the end of this week, I have to go to Orlando for work. We have a big conference that's happening there, and in Orlando, I will be there from Saturday until Friday, I think. Just a whole big smorgasbord of activities to be a part of. And so again, I'll be traveling. Thankfully, Dominic will be home to kind of maintain the house a little bit and get some things done. Whether that be feeding the cats or whatever. But it's really weird. I have the whole house to myself. This is the first time in like 4 years, maybe even more, that I've actually had the house to myself for a week. Now, Dominic is coming back tomorrow, so it won't be completely alone, but it's still just weird to be in the whole house by myself, and you know, I don't know, it's just a funky feeling. So anyway, I'll be in Orlando next week for the user conference, and I will, what else? What else will I be doing? I don't know. After that, Tony is going to meet me in Orlando, and we're going to do Disney for a day or two. So it's kind of a combination of work and then vacation, which will be great. We both need the break, that's for sure. And then once that's over, he's got to fly back to Minnesota, and I fly back home, and then likely I'm going to Tennessee, in whether it be a couple days or maybe a week or two. So I'll be gone again, but I don't exactly know what that trip is going to be for. I mean, I know it's work related, but I don't know for what. So I'm home. It'll be good. It's just a lot going on all the time. So there's some work stuff going on that I've told you about. It's not getting better with response to employees leaving and changes going on, but I think the company itself is getting better, and that's good. You know, people are getting in the right positions, and we're finding the right fit for things, and I'm really kind of sad that some of the people that I think were good employees have left for either on purpose or by circumstance. But I don't know what that's going to do to the company necessarily, but I do know that the company is getting better with process, procedure, plans of action, methodology. So I'm hoping that that reflects good or well against what I do, because I'm kind of all about process. Now, I don't know. That's pretty much all I got this time. I know it's not a lot of content rich stuff, but I did want to share that with you. And so anyway, I'm in town for the rest of the week. Then I'm in Orlando. Then I come back, and hopefully I'll get some time to visit Tony in Minnesota before it gets too cold. And we'll spend some time there. Oh, but for those of you that watch this, if you're going to be in the Denver area the day after Thanksgiving, we do a traditional every year event where we invite all of our friends over, and we bring all of our leftovers together. And have this big smorgasbord and just kind of reflect and, you know, talk about how our Thanksgiving was and how our year is, and have a nice little party. So if you know me and you know where I live, you're welcome to come. If you don't know me and want to know me, maybe you should send me a message or something, and we'll figure that one out. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Talk to you later. Bye.